welcome to our new reading. So, since I have a reading about divine feminines, I also want to have a reading about divine masculines. So we're going to do a reading on who is your famous divine counterpart, okay? So you can see if this reading resonates. And we're also doing where are you at your journey, okay? So first of all, I'm going to get 2 cards on where, like, who your famous divine counterpart is, to get an idea. And then we're doing charms, so you can see if this could be your reading. And then, yeah, we're looking right into the cards, getting like an analysis on what is going on in journey with you at the moment, how they see you, and things like that, okay? So, who is the famous divine counterpart that we're channeling today? Let's see. Who is the famous divine counterpart that we're channeling? Who is the famous divine counterpart that we're channeling today? And it's this one. Oh, okay, we have a donut, the sweet holy one. What is this? Is it a honey one or holy one? What is this? This is the 5 of Pentacles. Okay, interesting. Gonna see what this says about. So, and from this deck, I got all the divine masculines. So we're also gonna see if we're getting an idea on who this person is. Who is this person? This card, Knight of Pentacles, strong earth energy coming through. They are in their 20s or, yeah, this is someone in their 20s. Like, I'm talking about someone that is still, you know, knights are always, let's say, people say they are in their 20s, you know. So this is someone who is walking their path really diligently, you know, they're working hard. They're doing what they can in their soul work. They're only concentrated on their soul work. That's why they are the Knight of Pentacles. Someone people can rely on, you know, someone that is doing their things, but also someone who, in the journey, in the divine twin flame journey, they're very slow. Like the journey feels like it's never ending. That's how it feels like with a Knight of Pentacles card always coming out. It's like you think that you're never gonna get together because that person is like not concentrated on the journey at all. They're concentrated on their career. They, you know, they hold their pentacles with both hands. So this is a divine counterpart that is not concentrated on their twin flame journey with you, okay? And then we have the sweet holy one. Well, they have a sweet tooth, right? They love sweets, so they love they love eating sweets. Let's see what I want to look in the booklet. Oh, this is air energy. This is interesting. This is someone who is not controlled by distractions. That's what I thought when I see this. They are completely focused on their goal. They're like a police car here, you know, like they're doing their job. That's what they're doing. They're controlling their journey, but they don't let themselves be distracted. That's what's coming through very strong. What is that? 5? Yeah, 5 of Swords. Yeah, you could feel betrayed by that person. That's what I'm seeing as well. Yeah, because, you know, With this donut, I feel that for you, Divine Feminine, because I feel that there are a lot of cross watchers right now watching for their divine counterpart. So I feel for you, it feels, the journey feels very sweet. You know, you are very into your divine counterpart. You love to watch them. You love to see their journey. But it feels as if you would be betrayed by them because, you know, the journey is not moving at all because they're not getting themselves distracted. They're like the police, you know. They're like, they're doing their job and nothing else, you know. They're also controlling themselves. Like, you know, they can control themselves to the point where, you know, other people would say, well, you know, you shouldn't control that. You should let loose a little bit. You should have a personal life. But this person is almost like they would fulfill the contract like 100%. You know, this is someone that fulfills all and they stick to their rules. Like they don't want to disappoint people, okay? So let's see charms. Okay, golden key. Get some more charms and that's it. So let's see what came out for my cross watchers. So very distinctive is this this band here. So this speaks of this bond that you guys have. A lot of gold is coming out. So yeah, there's something with gold here, definitely in the cards. There's a lot more gold than silver. We have this, the strawberry, okay, so they could like strawberries, or strawberries is something that you like. We have a pink cat here. We have a clothing hanger, so they could be into fashion, or fashion plays an important role in their soul work. We have a yellow flower, okay. We have an angel wing. So we have a turtle, so that shows you that this is a divine counterpart because we're calling them the turtles, right? We have the cross for them being very religious, or, you know, religion plays an important role. It says me versus me, so this is your twin flame. So this is how the journey feels a lot. It feels a lot as if you would fight against them, you know, as if you would have to fight against your own self in this journey. We have is, so this is someone that values the present. That's what I see. We have warm and safe. So you could feel very warm and safe with the person. I mean, they have earth in their chart. So this is someone that is very grounded and they can send you as well this energy. So let's see, we also have a tarot card here. The moon, right? Yeah, there's a very, very strong spiritual connection with you. Yeah, you feel that. This person is very deep as well. They're very deep, but it's almost like you cannot read this person very well with the moon card. You cannot read them very well because they're hiding a lot of their inner self. So people cannot read them really. This is someone who has a poker face, you know. People try to read them, but they can't really get it. So, let's see. Now we're getting tarot and we're getting, yeah, let's use, I want to get a mood first and what mood they are in and how, like why. And then we're going to see how they see you. So first of all, what mood is your divine counterpart in? And for the divine masculines who are watching this, you know, you could also be a female that is in divine masculine energy. So what is their mood? Lonely, okay. I feel so alone, lonely. Why? And I'm using this tarot. Just gotta get all the other cards. So why is this person feeling lonely? Why is this divine counterpart feeling lonely at the moment? So this is how they're feeling. We also get cards, what is going on in your journey and how do they see you? What is blocking this journey? So let's get, first of all, why do they feel lonely at the moment? We're getting 3 cards. First card is the 4 of Pentacles. Okay, they are working really hard. I mean, the 4 of Pentacles shows you someone really clinging to their money. That means that they're working hard on their stuff. You know, they probably don't meet up with people a lot at the moment, or, you know, they cannot go out really a lot because they work so hard. What I also feel is that you kind of like took your energy away, Divine Feminine, or you told this person, well, you know, at the moment, I don't want to be available for you, because I see that. That's why they feel that. They feel that, yeah, 10 of Wands. They're working really hard, you know. They're, you know, trying to carry all these wands, and you see this here. It's like almost they cannot even carry anymore. So this person is really working hard at the moment, and that's why they're feeling lonely, because there is no real distraction for them. You know, the Knight of Pentacles, as I said, they come through at that at the moment, you know, being all up in their working sessions. Let's see, what else? King of Cups. This is about the feelings towards you. We saw that in the Moon. That tells me that you definitely have drawn back your energy in some kind of way, because they're like standing there with their cup. They feel lonely because they have no one really to share all of this, what they're working on. It's kind of like, you know, they're either missing out on your energy because you took your energy back, or this person was like saying, you know, it's hard for them because they only focus on their work at the moment. So they have hardly time to share with people, or to share with you, or, you know, to take care of this twin flame journey that they're on. They definitely know about this. I can see that. But yeah, it's like that's what they don't have. You also see how this Knight of Pentacles is walking away from the sweet donut. So that's what they don't have. Yeah, that's why they're not distracting themselves. That's what they actually don't have. So this is how it looks like. So let's get one card on how they see you and what the blockage is. How do they see their Divine Feminine? Like, let's get one card. How do they see their Divine Feminine? So we're seeing how do they see you. We're seeing the energy that's coming through. So we have here the 6 of Swords, all aboard. It's time to write a new chapter. Yeah, you moved on. You packed your bags. That's why they feel lonely as well. Like, you know, you have withdrawn your energy. For all of you who have not done that, maybe you noticed, I want to see why you've drawn back your energy, but it feels as if you're, I'm doing with the Game of Thrones tarot deck. It looks as if you have drawn back your energy because of some situation. Let's see why. Why is the Divine Feminine drawn back their energy? And they feel that, you know, in soul bonds they can feel that. The World. Okay. You're not writing them anymore with the Word card. You're also not monitoring them anymore, because the World also means you watch them online. King of Wands. It's still the man of your dreams. I mean, the King of Spears means that, you know, this is your one. You still see him as your, I mean, this is, you know, what was his name? I don't remember. But you guys know who this is, right? This is a very important figure in this whole series, where it all started, you know, their death started the whole thing. So this person, like, you see your divine counterpart still as your number one, but you want him to be passionate about you, right? You want him to be passionate, to come forward, to be not like the king of the Knight of Pentacles. You want him as the Knight of Spears. The Knight of Pentacles is someone that's, you know, he's walking away from the donut, basically, concentrated on his career, and you want it the other way around. You see how he's turning around and walking towards the donut? That's what you want, right? Divine Feminine. And yeah, that's why you've drawn back your energy a little bit, because it did not happen. You know, they turned the other way. So you said, well, okay, you know, what should I do then, right? So that's what happened here. Okay, interesting. And now we're going to see the blockage spirit-wise, and I'm going to use the Labyrinth Lenormand. What is the blockage here spirit-wise? We're going to look into this. What is the blockage here spirit-wise? The Snake. Queen of Wands could be another third party. The Snake I also see as third party, could be their career, their work, they're famous, you know. Snake could also be, I mean, we see this snake here being in a rainbow color. So this also tells me that this is what they expect at the, you know, at the end of the rainbow. There's always this pot of gold that they expect. If they're very concentrated on their career, they're concentrated on, you know, expecting the pot at the end of the rainbow. So this is like going for their career rather than for love, right? So the blockage is basically that they are concentrated on other things than this journey. Let's see, what is the blockage? Let's get more information. 9 of Wands, yeah, look at this. He has closed off his heart. We see that here. They're like saying, well, no one is coming close to my door. You see that? No one is coming close to my door. So basically they're not concentrated on love at the moment. They're closing the door, 3 of Wands, but at the same time, they're actually wanting it. It's very ridiculous, because this is like, I'm looking out for it and actually I want it. So this could also be that they're waiting on your reaction. They're waiting on your, like they don't want you to walk away as well. But at the same time, they're saying, well, no one comes near my door. Like my heart is not open. So how should that function, right? And this is the Snake. This is the lie. And the Hermit. Yeah. The blockage is that they have to learn a lesson at the moment. And the lesson is that they cannot do both. You know, they cannot expect you to be there always, but then them closing their heart and saying, well, you can wait outside like everyone else is waiting outside, and I'm just not opening the door, you know. So you're basically waiting in front of their door, and you have waited there for some time, but they didn't let you in. So it's kind of an ambiguity what they're living, you know. They expect you as a divine feminine to always stick to the journey, but at the same time they're closing off their heart. So make it make sense, right? So that's what happens. I really feel divine feminine, you draw back your energy, and that's a really good, like, this is, wow. Not many people can do that, especially in a twin flame journey. It's really, really hard, yeah? So the last things we're doing is we're getting some messages from them, and I also want to read a quote from the Akira book. This is a new one. You left me on red. So very beautiful. Those are twin flame messages. You see 11:11 p.m. So let's get messages. So what is the messages here from your person? What are the messages? What do they want to tell you? I know that you deserve to be treated better. Yeah. I mean, we've seen that, right? We've seen that. I do want to return to you. Okay. One more. You bring light to my darkness. Let's get 2 more. Very beautiful messages though, right? What do we need to work on together? And I don't have as much to give as you do. So this is their thoughts. So you have an idea what is going on in their minds. And now we're getting... I'm drawing a card and let's see what number this is. We're going here. So we have a 5. And this has no number, so we're gonna read page number 5. Yeah, there are already messages there. So it says, page number 5. Have you ever looked at someone and thought, damn, could you just love me back already? So they know. Could you just love me back already? Yeah. Don't we probably have said, like, all of us divine feminine. This is like a reading for us divine feminines, you know? Okay, so this is all what I'm having, divine feminines. I hope you really love this reading. Please give it a thumbs up, and I see you again. Take care. Bye, flamies.